This morning I'm going to talk to you about codependency. One of the things that amazes me the most is that we are actually created codependent. We are to be codependent, dependent on God, to have our lives enmeshed with Him, to have Him be everything we think about and everything we do, have it be really a codependent relationship. I'm dependent. And codependency is one of those things that our whole society teaches codependency as normal. Soap operas are codependency classes. Most of the classic fairy tales are codependent. The princess, she's dependent on the prince. So whether you're a codependent independent or codependent dependent, when the saying is opposites attract, what it is really saying is the person that's needing your codependency is going to be attracted to you so that they can function in your dysfunction. So when you're looking at, I wonder what codependent traits I have. And codependency is something that I review every so often because I can easily fall into operating in codependent characteristics. In fact, every time I say we believe, I have to stop because the word we is actually, I'm heading into a codependent thing again. See, I do not know what you think, what you believe. That's for you to say, not me. So I can say, I believe, I think, I feel. I can't say, we think this. We do this. Well, no, we don't, but you do. So codependency, there are 6 forms of codependency. And if you've ever read a book on codependency that didn't apply to you, it simply meant that form of codependency was not your go-to. So I have written a blog post about codependency. The scary thing is, scary, sad. Come to think about going through statistics, I found that 1 out of 2 people it's over medium usage of codependency, to the degree that 1 out of 2 people are unable to create healthy relationships. That is, until they deal with their codependency issues. And the thing is, if you've attracted someone into your life and you're a codependent, as you begin to grow and change, there's going to be 2 things that happen. Either that person will grow and change with you, or that person will leave. Because again, they need your dysfunction in order for them to function in their dysfunction. It kind of creates a crazy web. So also another key indication of knowing about codependency is if you're starting to think that you're with someone who is narcissistic. The only way that you would know that you're codependent is sometimes when you're with someone who's narcissistic. And that person is someone who really thinks so much about themselves. And you can identify them by their conversations are not questions that engage you. Their conversations really are all about them. Their story goes on and on. But back to codependency. There is a matrix that I will post that I've posted the link to in a blog post that I just wrote. Click on the matrix and figure out, just out of curiosity. I say, pour yourself a glass of wine, take a bubble bath, and just sit down and do some self-discovery. Who are you? Which traits are you operating in? And as soon as I am aware of something, I have the choice as to whether or not I choose to change. Now, I'm someone, I love to grow. I love knowledge. And for me, if I'm aware of something, I want to do my best. And I could say, I believe we all do. But again, that's a codependent state. I don't know, do you choose to do your best? So today, I want to ask you, which type of codependency are you? Out of the 6 types, let's see off the top of my head, if I can remember them. Well, There is the dependent. Oh, see, I'm drawing a blank. Let me see. Let me think for a minute. We have the relationship avoidant, and that person actually is attracted with the rescuer. We have the independent worldly success. Doesn't need anyone to accomplish what they're doing. And then the person attracted to that person is the independent worldly failure who blames everyone for the situations that they've incurred. Then we have the, let me see, the over-responsible person, and then we have the under-responsible person. So as you think about it, in our lives, in your life, where are you showing up? Are you good being just who you are? I want to leave this thought with you. You were created absolutely amazing, beautiful. You were created in power and in love and with a sound mind. And so anytime you step outside of that power, love, and sound mind, it's not you operating. So figure out what it is. So today, the challenge is, what codependent traits am I operating in? And then I can choose. I can choose to change, or I can choose to remain. However you see you want to have this day unfold, do that. But if you want to create a great life, begin to decide, I'm choosing to create a great life. I'm taking actions to create a great life. Now, we are great people. We are amazing people. And at the same time, there's always room to make life better, to create more joy, more happiness, to not have things hold you down. So take a look at the relationships around you, look at your life and see where are you and what would happen if you were codependent no more.